Hello, everyone. It is I, the German girl, and welcome back to part two of my knowledge of the solar system's planets. Yay! I'm back once again. Yeah, I'm very unlucky. It turns out I'm so unlucky because the weather just fucking hates me. Yeah, I was like trying so hard to, get a perfect weather where it was like very clear, but it turns out, yeah, it rarely happens. I mean, after all, it is winter. So, yeah, let's just go back to my knowledge of the solar system planets. Now we're in the giants. Here we got Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet here in the solar system, and also the oldest here. And it is also the heaviest. Yeah. Oh well. I'm so nervous. Like I don't have any I don't have any scripts with me. I'm just doing this all by my own with just my mind. Yeah. So about Jupiter. I've known hypothesis of Jupiter. Well, before that, Jupiter is named after after the king of gods, Jupiter. And yeah, the Greek version of that god of king of uh gods is actually Zeus. Is Zeus. So I have yeah, Jupiter also has a great spot. And also here's a size comparison. Hold on. Of how big this guy is. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, big boy. So, oh my god. Yeah. I have heard that about an early collision of Jupiter back in the earlier days, like 4.6 billion years ago. And a very early rocky planet about the mass of 10 Earths collided with Jupiter once. And of course, it died. The reason for that hypothesis being that, why Jupiter's core is basically like distorted, why it isn't like really solid. Like that's what at least what I'm remembering. Yeah, Jupiter has four major moons. Here we have Io, the most I can't speak. The most volcanic active, place in the solar systems. In the solar system, I mean, oh god. Yeah, as you can see, you can sort of see lava on Io here in Space Ocean. Can't really see it though. But yeah, it is volcanic active. Here we got Europa. Europa is, yeah, known to have possibly an ocean, an underground ocean, and perhaps have life. That's what's so special about Europa. And also those scars. You see those scars over here? Hold on, let me just. Yeah, those scars over here. Damn. Look at them. Yeah, cool, right? And, hold on. Here we got Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system. And also the only moon with a magnetic field. Impressive, right? Big ass moon. And possibly have the largest ocean here. Yeah. Last one, we got Callisto. Yeah, Callisto. Yeah, Callisto. Love Callisto. Yeah, beauty. And yeah, here we got Saturn, the icon. Saturn is the second oldest planet here on the solar system, and is very iconic for its, you know, visible bright as rings. Look at those rings, man. Oh, jeez. I know that those rings could very likely come from an early moon, like 200 million years ago. A moon called Chrysalis. Yeah, basically, it is theorized that an ice moon that is the size of Iapetus was too close to Saturn that it got shattered apart and turned into these rings, and also tilted Saturn itself. Yeah, and as you can see here, Saturn has a lot of moons. That's a lot of moons. Goddamn. Sheesh. Yeah, moons. About 7 major moons. Here we have Mimas, Mimos. Yeah, known to have a large ass crater that looks like that thing in Star Wars. Sorry, I never watched Star Wars. Enceladus, known to create, you know, a ring of Saturn by ice. Yeah, Enceladus. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, Enceladus. Tethys. Tethys. This is such an embarrassing. This is so embarrassing that I'm doing this, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Tethys. Tethys. Hello. Yeah, that's Tethys over here. Tethys. Dione. Dione. Second largest moon, Rhea. Possibly known to perhaps have rings, and may perhaps be the only moon with rings. But just a theory. Titan, the second largest moon in the solar system, iconic for having its thick atmosphere, clouds perhaps, and of course, methane ocean. Methane ocean. Now, last but not least, we got the iconic Iapetus. Iapetus, my love. Yeah, Iapetus is one of my favorite moons. I really like Iapetus. It just still looks. I love it. My favorite planet, Uranus. I love Uranus. Uranus is the largest ice giant in the solar system and also has an extreme tilt. What I have heard about is that the reason why Uranus is this extremely tilted is because of an early collision that happened 4 billion years ago with a super Earth that was like two Earth masses, an icy planet that could have been an ice giant but failed to form because of the gas giants. Yeah, collided with Uranus a long time ago. R.I.P. Yeah, Uranus also has moons, as you can see here. It has about 5 major moons. Here we have Miranda, smallest here. You know, we got Ariel. Wow, Pinky. Umbriel, my favorite. My favorite moon of them all. And I think about Umbriel, it's like the darkest moon in the solar system. I don't know. Titania. Yeah. And then we got Umbreon. Cool. Last but not least, we got Neptune. Yeah, Neptune. Neptune is the farthest planet in the solar system and is known to have, yeah, the fastest storm here. Yeah, also, yeah, Neptune is the older ice giant here. Uranus is like one of the one of the youngest planets here in the solar system. And I legit believe that Uranus is the youngest planet here, 4.5 billion years old. Neptune. Yeah, Neptune is known to have a captured dwarf planet named Triton. Triton. Yeah, very long ago, Neptune captured a dwarf planet. It was like some it was like believed that Neptune was like in the Kuiper belt and stuff. Everything was so unstable and stuff, and yeah, turned out Neptune, well, captured Triton all of a sudden. Triton came out of nowhere. And by Triton, I have heard that Triton could have also been binary with another dwarf planet, but because of Neptune, it got ejected out of the solar system and is gone. So, yeah, what a video. I know, embarrassing. That's it. This is the video. This is the part that we have been waiting. No one has ever asked for, basically. Yeah, I know. Dude, what a disappointment, right? I don't blame you. It sure is a disappointment. So yeah, bye.